Good day everyone, we are the Group 4. I am Wendell Luna and these are my members. Jason Mezolweta, Aljun Iga, Tony Rosinero, and Angel Burol. We are the BSHM Maneo Baclan State University, Kalibu Campus. And today, we will share to you the topic of Understanding the Self, Module 5, Unfolding the Emotional Self. This module focuses on the emotional dimension of the self. It broadly tackles the different aspects of human emotions and recreations that are embedded in an individual's different emotional experiences. It also covers discussions on emotional intelligence and emotional regulations. This topic is divided into two sections: the human emotion and emotional intelligence, and the other one is the emotional regulation. Let's discuss first the first section. This section deals into the understanding of one's emotional self through the lens of emotional intelligence theory, particularly in the aspects of emotional awareness and emotional management. Human emotions. An important aspect of understanding the self is acknowledging the presence of emotions. Emotion serves a driving force in how one acts and behaves. Emotion plays a part in making decisions, embracing certain lifestyles, and retaining to others. However, while emotions can be immediately recognized, there is a difficulty in defining them, and for some people, there is a difficulty on controlling them. There is a distinction between the emotions and feelings, despite both being interchangeably used and discussed in various contexts.
Emotional intelligence has been defined by a number of juries for bar on 1997 P14. It is an array of non-cognitive competencies and skills influence one's ability to succeed in copying with environmental demands and pressure. What do this definition imply about emotion? First, emotion exists alongside cognition. Cognition is used to be aware of one's feeling and of others too. Managing emotion is an ability, and an ability is something that is learned. Lastly, emotion intelligence is a requirement for one's overall well-being and hence can translate to effective functioning in all aspects of one's life.
Emotional intelligence with its specific components has been outlined by three models to explain its importance. The first model has outlined four branches: emotional perception and expression, emotional facilitation as aids to make sound judgment, emotional understanding and analysis, and reflective emotional regulation. Wellman came up with his own cluster of emotional intelligence, namely self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management.
And now, we are at the last section. This section continues the discussion of emotional aspect of the life, from emotional intelligence to the healthy emotional expression and regulation. It highlights practical applications of emotional intelligence to one's daily life.
Today we will be discussing and summarizing Section 2, Emotional Regulation. So what is emotional regulation? Emotional regulation is defined as an attempt to influence emotion. While emotional regulation can occur for both positive and negative emotions, it is often used to negate the impact of unpleasant emotions. According to Gross, emotional regulation may take two forms: cognitive reappraisal and suppression. What is reappraisal? It involves the evaluation of the subject prior to making personal, subjective valuations about it. The other approach, suppression, it involves denial and masking of facial expression.
I will be continuing the topic that my partner started, Section 2, Emotional Regulation. So, employing these strategies is dependent on a number of factors, including personal characteristics. Thus, emotional irregulation varies from person to person, from individuals who have achieved emotional maturity and efficiency.